What was
Bad
it?
girl. Bad.
I didn't.
Did you spray her when she bit you?
I wasn't fucking a cat.
You might as well. She bit your dick.
Welcome back to another episode of Somewhere Underground, the only podcast in the world where your French is toast and your forks are spoons. Today we're talking about Karens.
I don't even have context for that beginning, so
What about sporks?
Oh God, nah, we don't fuck with
Your
sporks.
sporks are forks and your forks are
I don't
sporks.
trust sporks. It's like pick something, you know.
No, sporks are
It's
very
It's
utilitarian.
fluid, gender fluid.
Yes.
It's confusing.
Fluidity.
They suck, you know. It's like
Bobby's a utensophobe.
not like it's good as a. It's not good. No, okay.
That was
Sporks.
good. That was on spot.
Utensil-
Sporks aren't good at being a spoon or a fork.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they
They're
are.
terrible forks and
Absolutely.
they're terrible spoons.
Bobby,
Why do you think they gave you
Spoon-wise,
it
it's a
when you
little
had
difficult, but the
cereal
fork
and when
works.
you
You can
had
stab somebody with
spaghetti?
forks.
Yeah, no, it's
And
the
it works
it's the
terrible for both.
it's the only 2-in-1 utensil that you can use to eat a soup efficiently. I'm Nick.
I'm Bobby.
That's
I'm
O.
Tiffany.
And my name is O.
Her name is O. All right, so who's got the first Karen story? Let's just jump into this one. Let's
Oh.
Jump on in. Go for it.
Take it away, Coda.
Somebody left a dog in one of my cabs one time. I work in a taxi company and I have a motorcycle shop. And somebody left their dog in the cab.
Did a Karen leave?
How do you
her dog?
forget?
I don't know if
Your
she
animal.
forgot it, but the driver brought it to the base and they were like, "There's a dog." We were like, "What the fuck? What's going on here?"
Wait, they just let like a whole dog.
Like a whole dog.
Like a-
it wasn't like a little
Well, Nick,
dog
I don't
either.
think they'd leave like half the dog.
No, but like it wasn't like a stuffed dog. Like it was
Nah,
like a
it was like a
like,
woof woof.
like Fido.
Yeah, like the driver brought it
my
in,
God.
and my mom was like, "You can't be bringing dogs here." And he was like, "Well, somebody left it." And we tried to call the owner, and the owner didn't answer. And it like peed in the office, and my mom did some gangster shit. She just got rid of the dog. She literally was like, "Hey, you want a new dog?
Oh,
Oh.
Take
when you,
it."
When you said got rid of it, I thought you meant like he's living on a
Nah,
farm
she didn't
upstate.
like. She didn't off it. It was not like
Fido's
she took it to the back and shot it.
Yeah.
She like just gave it away.
Like you old yeller at him.
Like an hour after the driver brought it, we were like, my brother was like, "What if they call back for the
For
dog?"
their dog.
It's like, well, shit.
And my mom was like,
Well, your
"Oh."
dog isn't here anymore.
Like there was no dog.
What
Yeah,
dog?
that happened.
That's crazy.
That's not really a Karen
That
story.
was not a
but that
Karen
was-
story. No,
I
give it up.
just, sorry.
No,
You don't get
that's
to talk
very
about-
Karen of them to
You don't get
fucking
to
leave
talk
their
about
dog
Karen.
It's true.
in a cab. Like,
They always get mad at shit that don't concern them.
Yeah.
Like,
Or
oh, tie your damn shoelaces in my neighborhood. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I've had Karens in this. Well, they run out the cab and they leave stuff inside the cab. Like they be leaving their phones or bags, and then they call back bitching at us like, "Hey, I left my stuff in the car." And we call the driver, and the driver's like, "Yeah, she didn't pay me." So we get back on the line with the customer, and we're like, "It seems you forgot to do a lot of things." And then no, like one lady called the cops on us and said that we tried to steal her stuff.
Bitch, you stole a ride.
Yeah, and the cop comes and we're like, "Well, I'm not giving her back her stuff until she pays me the $50." And the cop was like, "What do you mean?" And then she's like by the door, like yelling, "Oh, they stole from me." And I'm like, how did the driver steal from you? How did that happen? Like, how, what? And yeah, 4 hours with a cop telling me to give her stuff back. And I was like, "No, I ain't giving her shit. $50.
Did she actually speak to your manager?
And you know what's funny? He got so tired of the back and forth that the cop paid for the ride. True story. The cop paid for the ride. He
Oh
was
my
like, "I
God.
don't want to be here anymore."
Shit.
Here.
Wait,
And
why
I was
didn't
like, "I don't give a fuck who pays. I just want the $50."
Wait, why didn't he just say, "Hey, pay," and like do his
She-
job?
because-
Like, be a cop?
She was a
Yeah.
Karen.
Yeah,
You
like-
gonna tell Karen to pay? Karen did not want to
So
pay.
she stole something. Get her out of here.
Well, I mean, you can't. It's like under $400 or something.
Oh, so you could just steal if it's under $400?
If it's,
That's
I
good
don't
Oh, I'm
know.
about to rob mad shit. Hold on. I
Right?
want
I don't
this.
know
I
what-
want that.
Well, I advise you not to go to a store and do it, but in
Oh.
that situation, the cop couldn't really do anything.
All right, we need to
I'm never
Look
paying
into
for
this.
a cab again.
That's what I'm saying. We need to look into this.
I'm about to just become a Karen. Life
You
seems
are.
good.
Call him Baron.
Damn.
I'm
I
Chad.
thought
Baron.
Baron. It's a
Baron.
Chad.
Chad? Oh, it's
Baron.
Karens
First of
and
all,
Chads?
let's define a Karen. What's your definition for a Karen?
problematic.
Yeah, I mean,
In
yeah.
one
that's-
word, problematic for
Yeah.
no reason.
Lack
Yeah.
self-awareness.
Irrationally problematic.
Irrationally problematic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like they just lose all fucking touch with reality, and it's just them in a bubble.
Buble.
You're talking
In a
about nothing.
buble.
I wonder how they even
Y'all
Y'all saw
got
that? Y'all saw that
name.
video? It's like, let me speak to your manager. She ducks down behind the counter, spins around, and comes
He's
up.
like,
It's like, hey, how you
"Hey,
doing?
how you doing?"
I don't appreciate that. I see that you have a bunch of yachts and I want to rent one.
He's like, well, those
Yeah.
are already rented, bro.
Like,
Like,
the-
I don't have a yacht for you. I want a yacht. I just don't have one for you.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, people
Have,
crazy. man.
have you gone through something like that? Like a
Yeah.
customer like yelling at you, like
Not at
berating
me,
you for
but-
something dumb?
You never got.
At
You never
Hudson
got it?
Park, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. So tell a story. Oh, yo, the dog in the swing.
Oh, that shit was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Do that one.
So they didn't allow dogs in the park, right? So at Hudson Park. So I was working the gate shift. So I'm literally just checking beach passes and people go down to the beach, right? So she comes in like with her dog in her purse or some shit. And she just comes walking by me and I'm like, oh, like, excuse me, Lord, there's no dogs allowed in the park. She goes, this ain't my dogs, these my children. And just walked by me. And I said, I don't get paid enough for this shit. You good?
It's electronic.
Not in the good way.
So in my mind, I'm like, I get paid $7.25 an
Hands
hour.
up. Hands up.
Okay, let me
Hands up.
Cut.
Is your dog in the house?
Sorry.
Somebody call a doctor.
Rick, call a doctor right
Do you know
now.
CPR? Because I don't.
You almost just killed me.
No, it's like you be drinking water when I'm telling a Karen story.
Yeah, you
Sheesh.
kind of asked for that one.
I think we should put that,
Sorry.
in the beginning of the episode. Warning: do not
Drink water. All right, so in my mind now, I was like 18, right?
Put it
I'm like,
down.
I
do
don't
it.
get paid enough for this shit. I make $7.25. I'm gonna let you do what you gotta do.
Do you not learn from your mistakes?
I'm sorry.
Them is your children, and I ain't gonna get in the middle of that because she was kind of big too. She could probably beat me up. She was one of them bitches.
And most people can,
Okay, but she was like 6'5". I wasn't
Oh.
fucking with that. Right?
What kind of dogs were they? Like little dogs?
They were like tiny ass dogs. So it gets better.
Aw.
It gets better. So whatever, my manager comes up. She's like, oh, did y'all see that? Like, you let her down? I was like, bro, I don't get paid enough to deal with that shit. Like, I'm not fucking with that.
Yeah.
She just walked by. What do you want me to do? So she comes back up. My manager says it. She just ignores her. So she goes down by the playground now, right? I kid you not. I walk over the hill. This bitch has her dog in the kid swing, swinging her fucking dog. And the dog's in the swing like, hi. Happy as can fucking be. And I'm like, no fucking way. So now I thought I was low. I pretended to be on the phone, but I was recording, right? So I was walking by like, the recording. She somehow knew I was recording. I don't know if I had my flash on or what. But, and now I'm over at the booth. And like, she comes walking out and she's like, cursing out my manager because my manager called the cops on her to get her out and shit because she was literally about to fight my manager over the dog in the dog swing.
It's not a dog swing.
She looks at me too.
It's a baby swing.
And I see you too, you little ass recording. I'm gonna take your phone away. Blah, 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 blah. You ain't gonna have a job.
I'm sitting here like, damn, bitch, like I don't really care. She's like,
I pay your salary.
I'm like, that's nice. You still can't be here. Get the fuck out. Yeah, and that
That's
was that.
crazy.
You
That's
imagine
crazy,
somebody
yeah.
tries to snatch your phone? Like I've seen those TikToks where like the
Oh
Karens
my
go to
God.
grab. I'm losing my job.
I am.
I work for
Dude.
myself and I would lose my job.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna knock
Bitch,
you out and then
do not
I'm gonna
touch my
fire
phone.
myself.
It's like Tiffany, we have to have a talk.
We got yeah. I'll go to the
With
mirror and be
ourselves.
like, all right, I just punched the customer in the face. I'm calling my mom like, Hefa, something just happened.
It's like I gotta go.
I've had like certain situations where like drivers be bugging on. I'd be like, yo, bro,
Dude,
I can't
I've,
get fired. I work for me.
I
How you?
I have another
do what I
smaller
want.
story. I'm on my lunch break now, Hudson Park, right? And there's outdoor tables. So I'm walking by, and this lady goes, "Excuse me, there's bird shit on this table." And I look at her, I was like, "Well, you are outside."
He's like,
Wait,
Hold
you
on,
are
like,
outside.
let me just check where I'm at.
You see where you are? Like, you're on a pier with seagulls. There's bird shit. And she was like, well, somebody got to get over here and clean it. I was like, well, I'm on my lunch break. And I just kept it pushing, bro. I was not dealing with that shit.
You should have just given her the Lysol. Like, all
I
right.
ain't
I
fucking,
mean,
what the fuck I look like cleaning up the bird shit? Like, there's a whole nother side of the table, bro. Go over there.
On the other
Yeah.
side.
Fuck, man. Thanks for being aware. I guess. I'm like,
Oh, that's nice.
You
Color
are
is it?
outside.
yeah. Oh, that is, in fact, bird shit. Wow.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Do you concur?
I concur.
I concur.
I concur.
We concur.
All
Oh my god. You know, we should just retire. We just peaked.
right.
All right. So I was working at Marshall's when I was in Marshall's
God.
Home Goods when I was in college, and there's a lot in there that like ended with like people like I had one dude try to fight me because he bought something, broke it, and brought it back and tried to return it, and he broke like it was like a welded bicycle, and the welding broke, and I was like, what did you must have thrown that like off a skyscraper, like because welding like that doesn't just break.
Yeah.
And he has to tell me that it was sold to him like this, and I was like, but the wheel is off, so like if the wheel is off, we would have seen that, right? Like
Why would you buy something broken?
So yeah, so he tried to fight me in the parking lot. He was like, what time you get off? I was like 9 o'clock. He goes, I'll be here. I was like, all right.
Alright.
Okay. But like I think like the best one, right? The best one. There was this woman, she was there with her kid, and they were in like the you know, like Home Goods has like the kid section, right? So with all the toys. So I just hear her like she was foreign. I don't know what she was speaking a different language, and she's like freaking out. So what the fuck is going on? I peek my head around the aisle, and her kid is just pants down, just peeing. Okay, just urinating everywhere.
I do not get paid enough for this.
No, dude. So like
I would have walked away.
No,
I would have done nothing.
I came around the corner like this, and I was like. And then she looked at me and she said she picked him up and is like going, like now he's just spinning, okay?
Now he's a fucking sprinkler, bro.
Yo, yeah.
Like, what possessed you to think that's a fucking good idea,
and
miss?
I don't know. I'm assuming she's like asking me where the bathroom is, and I was just like, A, put him down, okay? Put him in one spot, and B,
Right.
it's right behind you. There's a fucking sign right there. So then whatever, she gets into the bathroom. I call my manager. She comes over, and I'm like, I don't know what we're gonna do with this, but where y'all got hazmat suits, like what's going on? And she goes, no, like go get the mop. I was like, oh, you're gonna do this? I was like, I didn't think that you did this. I thought. She goes, no, you are. I was like, bitch, what?
No.
And she was like, yeah. Now mind you, I was getting paid $7.15 an hour at the
bro.
time. I was like, no.
No, my job description, fam.
It's like you literally gave me a 7-cent raise last year. You think I'm not cleaning urine? And like it's all on the, it's like on the eye, because she picked them up and was like
It was like on
It's
the
all
pillows.
on the plush
It's
toys
like
and
on the
shit.
plush
Yeah.
toys and the pillows.
yeah, no, she like went slow and then fast and like just like a fucking.
It's like, oh, we need to re-inventory.
Yeah,
Like, this shit
yeah.
is ruined.
Yeah,
It's
and like,
ruined.
and yo, this kid, I don't know, he was like fucking 4. I don't know what he must have had a lot of asparagus or something, because that shit was going everywhere. I don't know, man. That was just way too much urine for one child. Okay,
Jesus.
and yeah, she's trying to make me clean it. I was like, no, like you give me hazard pay, like this. Are you kidding me? I just laughed at her, and she talked like Fran Drescher, like you know, like the nanny.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she was like, nah, you need to clean it. And I was like, no, I don't.
What you need to do is fire me, because I ain't
What you
gonna
I ain't
have
gonna do it.
I
Trust
was
me.
like, I'm going home. Like, fuck this.
For
Like,
They
no.
probably left the pillows and everything
I-
there.
honestly,
Somebody probably bought it, like it dried up. And
I wouldn't
somebody
be
probably
shocked.
bought it and then like smelled
I
it.
wouldn't be
Like,
shot.
oh.
Yo, do you know how many times people would come in and try to like return underwear, like lingerie, like, and like these like nasty women would come in and return it. And like I was like, she handed it to me. I was like, I wasn't paying attention. I was like, ah, like what the fuck? She got mad at me for going and dropping it. She was like, you think I'm dirty? I was like, well, yes. Like,
Well, as a matter of fact,
Actually,
I do.
now that you
Yeah.
mention it.
So then, like, you know, my manager comes over. I was like, yo, every time. That's how I looked when I grabbed the fucking underwear. That's exactly how I responded when I grabbed her fucking underwear. I was
Yo,
like,
you need to chill, bro. Yo, that was you literally just jumped out your skin. That was the craziest one.
but no, they dead ass. They returned it. They return it and they put it back on the shelf. They don't wash it. So just don't buy any like undergarments from Marshalls or Home Goods. Don't try shit on.
I
Wash
didn't
it
even
first.
know you could return.
You can return anything.
Why
They
would you
take back
return
anything.
Dude, I got. All right,
And we're back.
Sabrina found her soul, and we're back.
It left for a minute.
You
Yeah.
mentioned the P.
I thought there was more
Had a
after that.
story, yeah. So Hudson Park again, craziest fucking stories.
I've never been to Hudson Park.
Don't go. It's a wild land.
Yeah, you don't wanna
It's
go
a
there.
lawless. It's lawless.
It's
So
lawless.
I'm doing my morning rounds. It's like 8:00 in the morning, so I'm tired. And there's like an amphitheater in the back.
It's a good
And
word.
then on the side, what's the name of it? On the side, there's like
It's
stairs that go
called.
down. So like there's a little basement area. So I'm walking around, cleaning up my garbage, minding my own business. And I hear like some scuffling going on at the bottom of that. I was like, oh, what the fuck is going on down there? I peek over. And I was like, nah. this lady is squatting, taking a shit.
No.
Squatting, taking a shit. So she hears me go, oh, nah. And she looks at me, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was like, lady, it is too early and I don't get paid enough for this. Finish what you got to do. I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm not
Wait.
dealing with
Eye
this
contact.
today.
They made eye
You-
contact.
She looked up like, oh. And she went, oh, and the pool went, blah. I was like, not today.
This is reminding me of like
Not
that,
today.
that story when you made eye contact with Nick's
Oh, yeah, well, I was
female
fucking-
friend.
I make too much eye contact.
Word, you be making unfortunate eye contact.
I'm just
Like
start looking
usually
down.
it's like sexy eye contact from across the room, and then
No.
there's
Bro, have you
Bobby
ever looked
that
into
makes
someone's...
eye contact with
It's
people
like-
that are coming and people that are shitting.
Dude, you don't know fear until you look into somebody's eye that is currently shitting outdoors where
In
they shouldn't
public.
be.
Yeah.
Like she went
Like in
she was
the
mortified.
amphitheater.
Word, because she's not gonna pick that up. Someone's gonna pick that up.
You should have
You
given
can't
her
just
the
stay
the
there.
fucking
I ain't say
bag.
nothing because I knew my boss would be like, "Well, there's the shovel," so I didn't say shit. I didn't tell nobody about this. I was like, "I'm not doing this."
Just- I feel like all your coworkers probably saw it and they were like, nah.
I threw some leaves down. I was like, "Dude, just finish it. Get the fuck out of here."
Because like
Do
you
you
can
have something to
tell.
wipe with? Nah, I got you. I'll be right back.
Because like if you find that, you could be like that's human feces. That is a human turd. Like you can tell. Like there's a
Yeah,
difference. Like,
that is a
you know what I
human
mean?
turd.
You imagine
It's
like
so
a big one?
scientific, man.
Like you would know. Oh, this is the fecal matter of the Homo sapiens. Of the Homelessia branch.
Homelessia, right?
Oh god.
All right, Sabrina, I know you wanted to touch on customer service stuff with Karens. You deal with that?
The Karen.
I know you be driving Amazon. I know you get yelled at by somebody.
No, actually.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what about you being working at the restaurant though?
The
Fancy
I got a couple with that too.
restaurant.
so
I
there's
want that table, not
Yeah.
this one.
it's more so like one what we get a lot that I find funny is you guys have been to my job and for people who need a visual, there's not a lot of room between the
No,
tables.
there's
It's
not.
it's very intimate. It's very
Incredibly.
Tight.
the only thing that's there for now is the plastic glass shield. I mean plastic shields, plastic
The
glass.
shields. We have shields.
Yeah. It's,
And
It's
a lot of
medieval
people a lot of people call and they say you know, we haven't gone out to eat since, you know, COVID. So like I just want to know like how spread out are your tables?
How's the world?
And it's like lady, like all I got for you is we got plastic shields in between the tables.
we got about 8 inches.
Girl, we got plastic shields
That's-
and Lysol wipes.
That's all I got for you. And they're like, well, okay, well, like I want to make the reservation, but like, can you like seat us away from everyone? And it's like,
There's no place.
no.
No.
The safest table that I recommend, ma'am, is the one in your kitchen.
Just be like, yo, go outside, but it's snowing. Well, bring a
Well,
jacket.
in your
I mean,
kitchen.
I just,
Wear a hat.
Please tell me
I
you've
just-
actually said that to somebody.
No, I mean, no, I haven't.
On your
I
last
wanna
day
check,
at work,
'cause some of
then,
those-
I wish I
It,
could.
it'd be recording. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You
yeah,
can't,
so I just,
your
you know.
manager might be a little
No, and
upset.
it's a lot of like VIP customers, you know, be calling, and I don't know who they are yet. So
Yeah.
it'd be my luck to say some bullshit to
Like
a
Tom
fucking
Cruise.
Somebody
VIP
comes in and
fucking
drops like 5 racks in
customer,
the
and it's
restaurant.
like, your hostess, yeah, I think, you know, she doesn't
Fire
belong.
her.
She doesn't belong here.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck. But
Wow.
another story that I have that's kind of funny. It's funny now, but in the moment it was very aggravating.
Naturally.
I used to work the dinner shifts, and I seated this party of like 5 or 6 women upstairs, and you know the lady who made the reservation, she was totally cool, nice, whatever. And you know I asked them, is this okay? And she was like, yeah, it's perfect. And then her friend walks up behind her and is like, I don't want to sit there. And I was like, okay, well, you know, we have a private dining room area, which is right next to the mezzanine. And I was like, well, I can move you guys over there. She was like, I don't want to sit there either. I was like,
Well, then where do you want to sit?
and it's because like the thing is, when you walk in, you got to walk through the restaurant. So she saw like a banquet open, but it's fucking busy, and it was reserved for a party of like 8.
Yeah.
She was like, I see that one open. I want to sit there. And it's like, ma'am, you can't sit there. It's 7:30 and it's under reservation, and we have to honor that. And she was like, flying Well, I can we wait? I was like, oh my.
Can you
Want to wait 2.5 hours?
God.
Yeah, it should
I'm
be
more
free around
upset.
12:30 minutes.
I'm more upset that her friends weren't like, shut the fuck
Right,
up.
like
Like, this is why we don't fucking bring you out, Rebecca.
I don't understand how you could be a grown at like she had to be in her mid 40s, maybe 50s, I don't know. But how do you act like that when you're a grown ass adult? You know what I'm saying? Like you come out and you feel that entitled to like choose you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's what
Yeah, you
Karens
get
do.
what you
They
get,
feel
really.
entitled to treat workers like shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then
Yeah.
it's like, and then when somebody talks back to them, it's almost like, I can't believe, like, you guys are so rude. Like, ma'am, you were just treating me like shit.
Man,
Yeah.
I am a whole
I'm
ass
a human
person.
being. We're
Yeah.
like, you're not gonna
Especially,
talk
like-
down to me like I'm your child. Bruh, I'm gonna smack shit out of you when I get off this shift. Hold on, let me take
Especially-
my apron off.
I will wait until you finish your dinner and wait for you
Wow.
outside.
Meet me in the parking lot, bitch.
That's
But,
why.
like,
That's
I
why I
feel
told
like
that guy what time I got
even-
off.
I'm
like,
spitting in that food.
Your restaurant, like, it's a poppin' restaurant. Like,
Mhm.
they don't need your fucking business.
Yeah.
So,
That's
like,
what I'm
don't feel
saying.
entitled because you think you're spending a lot of money here. You can leave and someone's taking your spot. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how many
Like,
times I heard that at Smokehouse? Like,
Come
I
on.
spend a lot of money here. It's
So-
like you come every week, you stay 2 hours, you get a wings and a beer. You spend $25 and you tip like shit. Get the fuck out.
Right.
Like,
Like,
no one
You
cares
tip the
about
10%.
Yeah.
And even
like-
if you're tipping fucking 1,000%, that doesn't mean you can treat people like shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, some
Yeah,
people
bro.
think they can. Like, we had a guy come in that would like sexually harass like all of the girls, but he would give them like hundreds of dollars. Like, he'd get like a beer and then give the girl $100
I
bill.
mean,
So like nobody really. They were like, oh, whatever. Like, I'll
whatever.
take the
Word.
tea.
It's
Like, you know?
sure.
So yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell you guys a story about
He
Chad.
did now. He died.
A chat?
What?
He died.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh,
Yeah.
that you just way to slip that in there.
No,
Like,
well,
what
I
the
mean, he was
So
just
he was
shit.
like an old guy, and
Nah,
he was
well,
like,
he was
being-
like in
a
his
creepy old
50s, but he was
guy.
like fat and nasty. Apparently, he like worked with like Suge Knight and shit. So Suge, if you well, you're in jail. Fuck you too. It's fine.
It's fine.
we don't know him.
we don't know him.
I don't know. That's just what he says. But then he did pull up in a Ferrari one day, so who knows? But he was some big fat dude. What was his name? Shit.
We
I
about
forgot.
to all get shot
It was like-
because
it was
you.
like-
Stop talking.
His name was like
Nick,
Luscious.
shut
or
the
some
fuck
shit.
up. All right.
HR. We
Chad.
getting fired.
Chad.
Rick.
Chad's
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 story.
story.
Chad.
Rick, get his ass out of here.
For
Yep.
real.
Like I said last week, call to take your spot, fam.
Um,
I'm gonna just put a long beep in front of your whole rant.
Beep.
Beep. And I'm gonna unbeep a random word like beep,
We're
banana
gonna be with Nick.
beep.
And we're gonna get shot at because of Nick.
It's fine.
Well, you know.
I don't think we're that relevant, you know.
Wear your vest. One of our 60 viewers is gonna be like Suge Knight's son.
Oh my God.
That's the one guy that we got in Nicaragua. It's
All right,
Suge's
all
son.
right, no. Chad.
Yeah,
The Chad
right,
story.
Shut the fuck up
Chad.
right now.
My
Nick.
Chad
Start the Chad story.
Also at the restaurant, I forgot it was also a dinner shift, and my other hostess that was there is the daughter of the owner, and I think she's 16, 17, going on 18, one of the teens.
She's young. She's young.
She's young.
She's young.
Yeah.
One of the teens.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
18.
She's either 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, or
Yeah.
19.
But we can count,
well,
Robert.
one of the teens
in case
below
you-
18. So
So she's either 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
anyway, besides the point, the owners are Greek, and I guess they knew, I don't know if he was new or if he was trying to like sell them a product, but whatever. This guy was sitting at the bar, older gentleman. He had to have been there for a while and had a couple drinks because he was just like talking really loud, and it's not that time of the evening to like be
Be rowdy.
loud. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I can't remember what he said to kick it off, but he turns around because the hostess desk is literally right behind the bar, and he goes, "Can I get you a glass of wine? Have you ever tried red wine?" And I was like, in my mind,
What?
I'm like,
Why is he saying like that's some exotic shit?
right, like,
You had a Corona, baby.
Well, like, what the fuck? Well, like, what are you
I'm like,
implying here?
yo, first and foremost,
You have
I'm
this imported
working,
Corona.
and you're offering me a glass of wine. Okay, you know what?
You ever have Oreos, bitch?
I'm like, I'm like, you know what? He's drunk, whatever. Cool. But then he starts to impose and he starts to ask Sophia. And I'm like, okay, you have to relax, sir, because she is underage. We're working, and yeah, we're not gonna accept your fucking wine. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We don't know how wine's been.
And he was just awkward about it at first, and he had to, I think, anyway, where he's from doesn't matter. But after that, he started to turn around and like just make small talk, and it's like, fuck, okay, like, and we can't move because the fucking hostess desk is whatever.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Are you Greek?" To me, I'm like,
Yeah.
no. He's
Yeah.
like, you look so Greek. You look very foreign.
I'm as Greek as a
Yeah.
Greek salad.
Just like on a side note, my dad saw Sabrina and he thought she was Asian.
Bro,
And my dad was
it's
like, yo, he's like, yo, who's that caramel girl that just walked in the house? He's like, that's your friend? And I was like, yeah. He's like, having bets with my brother, like, is she Chinese? Is she Asian? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Sabrina was behind me, like,
I'm so confused.
but anyway, I'm sorry.
Nah, it was
Asian or Greek?
He was like trying to play that guessing game, like, what am I?
Like if he said Persian, you know,
nah,
maybe.
but Greek.
Moroccan.
And it was just, bro, he got too forward with the compliments. Like at first it was like, oh, okay, whatever, but then he was like, you just look so, your skin, it just looks so, you know, so yeah, exotic. You look very foreign. You are very, very beautiful, and like, have you ever tried? And then he traced it back to the wine again, and I'm like, sir, I don't want the wine.
And at that point, you just
Thank
want to
you.
curse him out. You just want to be
It's
like, yo,
like-
stop fucking talking to me, my guy.
Right.
I'm gonna smack shit out of you.
But
I don't-
then he started to compliment Sophia on her dress.
Bruh, I would have flipped. This is
This
why I
is the
can't work in
teens?
customer
This is what
service.
it
I
is?
can't.
Yes.
Well, you can just threaten people with your claws.
And to
I'm
top it
like, yo,
off,
stop talking to me. Because I'm rude. I would have been like, yo,
Fucking-
stop fucking talking to me. I would have called my boss like, bruh. you
nah,
need to
I
come down
did.
here.
I told
I'm like, somebody
manager.
trying to fuck your daughter.
Oh my god, that would do it. That would do it.
He literally just complimented her dress
I
and
don't
offered
know.
her wine twice.
Bruh.
Yeah, that
And
sounds like
his
you trying
father
to
would have
fuck.
been
Yo.
like,
And he was married.
I'll beat his ass.
Oh jeez.
If that was my daughter, I'd be
He was
like,
married, and he had a reservation that he was waiting for.
Oh jeez.
So his wife gets there, and he has a fucking obnoxious ass. He has to be like 12. And the whole night, he's just fucking plastered at this point. And the wife is just like,
that's so embarrassing.
yeah, it's just, it was a whole shit show, because then he walks out and is on the phone for like an hour, and the wife is just at the table with the kid. And
Who's
she
his
like
mistress?
turns around.
He must make a lot of
bro.
money
Probably.
because ain't no.
Cause that's so fucking embarrassing, bro. How you go to a fucking restaurant, get drunk, hit on the hostesses, and then sit down to have dinner with your wife and child?
But that happens all the time, like at bars too, you know?
That's crazy.
You imagine like being
Yeah.
at, like, I could not.
That's
Oh,
fucking
not.
crazy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
lose my
I call him
job.
Chad.
Nice
He actually got banned.
That was good. You didn't jump as much.
He
You held
got-
it back.
he
It
got
looks-
banned.
you might have pulled your neck holding that one, but I think
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
good.
Yeah, he.
That's gross. Don't be him,
That's
motherfucker.
nasty.
Okay.
That's nasty.
What'd you say about my mama?
I heard him.
She's
He
a
said,
great
yo, your
person.
mama fat.
I love her mom. Don't say that.
He said
What'd you say?
That's what
She's
he
a
said.
beautiful woman. Milkshakes.
Use a lie.
Yeah.
Use a lie.
Milkshakes.
Oh, okay. All right.
I just got attacked, bro.
What
Like,
was
I literally,
that
like,
face?
for no reason, I just got attacked.
Yo, your jaw went forward and unhinged like an anaconda. You were like,
Like a what?
Anaconda. Anaconda.
I just got fucking attacked for no reason. I just want to put that on record.
That's what happens when I'm delirious.
Yeah, that's fucking. All right, anyway. So,
Right,
milkshake.
do it.
Did
So,
your milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard?
they naturally. And their life is better than yours, okay? So, God. Anyway, so.
Probably.
Oh, God, that got depressing. So when I worked at the Smokehouse, we had like a milkshake machine, and we had some bomb ass milkshakes because like the ice cream we had was fire, right? We used like 4 huge scoops of ice cream, like it was good stuff, right? Woman comes in, she went to Iona, so she was probably like 19, 20, whatever, and she
Fucking teens,
right,
man.
that's what I'm saying. No, what? We're not gonna go through that again. she was 20.
She's
Let's say
either
20.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
Alright.
So she comes in and she asks for a chocolate shake, right? Now, mind you, it's like 10 minutes before close. I'd already cleaned the milkshake machine. I was like, oh, no, I'm sorry. Milkshake is, machine's broken. Yeah, machine's broken. She goes, you made my friend one 20 minutes ago. I was like, that was 20 minutes ago.
It actually broke 15
and
minutes
it
ago.
The
broke.
machine that was the last shake. We have a quota, okay, and the machine just breaks down after that quota every day. You know what are you gonna do? So my manager comes out and goes,
Oh,
Nick,
the
just-
irony.
he was like, Nick, just like make the milkshake. I was like, bro, I just fucking cleaned it. Like there's like what? And he's like, make the milk. I'm like, fine, I'll make the fucking milkshake, right? So she orders a chocolate milkshake. She's watching me the whole time, okay?
Your boss just came out and said, Nick, do your fucking job.
Basically, yeah. No, but
I don't know why you're
normally-
complaining about that. Like, he just came out and said, look, Nick,
No,
fucking
because
work.
normally we don't. Normally, like he'd tell me, like, nah, no more milkshakes.
Uh-huh.
But like this night, I don't know, he wanted to make a fucking milkshake. I think he knew what was happening, right? He knew it was about to
My
go
man
down.
set you up.
So I make the milkshake, right? Whatever. Now she's watching me like a hawk the whole time,
With
right?
love.
Because she don't want
with
you to
hate,
spit in
but
it.
Nah, so like she watches me put in 4 heaping helpings of fucking ice
Yeah, 'cause
cream.
she's like trying to
Sheeping
watch
or
your
whatever.
biceps.
Helping.
I'm over there fucking. Well, they were pumping. So then I go over there. I mix it up, whatever. I pour it in the cup. Now this is a very brown milkshake because of all the fucking chocolate ice cream in it, right? It's brown as fuck. Like you could tell
It's
I
chocolate.
mean,
it was chocolatey as a motherfucker, right? She goes over there before she pays. She takes a sip and she's like, did you even put any chocolate in here? Because it doesn't even taste like chocolate. It doesn't taste like chocolate. So now my manager's right there. He sees I'm pissed because it was a rough night. He's like, it's fucking Dan. He's like, starts to laugh. And I look at Dan and he just goes, and I was like, all right, that was my cue that I could say whatever I want. So I was like, no, actually, that's just milk. We get that from our brown cows. They make brown milk. And she just, I was like, no, I was like, that's my chocolate chip cow. They're very special. They're from Malaysia, actually. And then she just looked at it and she didn't know what to say. She was like, it doesn't taste like, and Dan just starts dying laughing. He goes, Nick, just make another fucking milkshake.
You make another one?
And she starts dying laughing and walks away, right? So I take out the ice cream. So I'm just like,
Why you gotta bring my hard hat into this?
like
Yo,
I take
yo,
the
he damn near
scoops.
breaking the fucking
Dude,
table.
I take the scoops and 2. I was like the fucking count.
3.
Yeah, I was like, that was like the fucking count in
The fucking
Hey,
owl.
no.
yeah,
With the Tootsie Pop
No,
commercial.
I was the count
The count
from fucking
from
Sesame,
Sesame
Street.
Street.
It's like, 1, 2, 3, 4 beach, and then like whatever, and then like I'm making the shake, just looking at her.
Yo,
right?
be
I'm
easy
fucking-
with that shit, bro.
It's a hard hat. It doesn't break. It's hard.
It does.
If it breaks, then it's it's not OSHA certified. Anyway, so
You don't even know what that means, motherfucker.
it doesn't matter. It's provocative. It gets the
Okay,
people.
finish your
going.
damn milkshake.
So
Ding dong.
no, I don't want to make the milkshake.
Ding
So
dong.
I'm making a milkshake and like I'm doing it like angrily, right? So I'm like fucking spraying around, just fucking shake flying everywhere.
Shake flying
It's like hitting me in the side of the face. I don't give a shit. I'm just staring. Like, fucking shake. I pour it out and I hand it to her.
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
take a sip, and she's just like, no,
Take a fucking sip.
Tell me how much chocolate it is. And now it's so thick because it's all shake and no milk, right? Like I put a drop of fucking milk in this shit. And she's like,
Sucked in the straw, bro.
I handed her a spoon. I was like, hey, what's spoon? It's chocolatey, right?
It's spark. You
Like,
gave her a
it's fucking
spark.
chocolatey, right? Oh yeah, because she has to stab
Yeah.
it. And she goes,
Oh, that was a great sound effect.
thank you guys. I pride myself on
My
it.
man just handed her the fucking chocolate ice cream carton.
Yeah.
Yeah, take the
Might as
shit.
well let you take it.
Wait 5 minutes, it'll melt. It's the same fucking thing, all right? Just pour it out. And then
my
she goes,
God.
it's very chocolatey. I was like, yeah, so was the first one.
Bitch.
And like I did it like that. I was like, so was the first one. And then Dan comes back out dying laughing. I was like, how did you let this happen? He goes, it's too late for this shit, man. I was hilarious. I was like, thank you.
He needed the comedic relief.
And then I had to clean up all the ice cream that flew everywhere. I was angry at that, but
It was
Did she
worth
leave a
it.
tip?
Probably not.
no,
Probably not.
no.
She
It
didn't
was a
put like a
pickup
quarter
order.
in
It was like a
Nick was literally throwing her milkshake at her the whole fucking time.
whole
Like,
time.
I would have been a
She was
little
sitting there,
scared
oh,
on the second one. I would have been like,
that shit was so funny though. I was
that'd been funny if she said it still wasn't chocolatey.
like, well, go take it out with my brown cows, okay?
Like, was that fucking sea bass from SpongeBob? Hiding the pickles under his tongue?
No
pickles! She said no chocolate!
Phil, no pickles. Grab her tongue. The chocolate's under her tongue the whole time.
It's a whole fucking Hershey bar under there.
It's like, we didn't even put that in the ice cream. Where'd you get? You just leave that
They're
there?
going on the rant again. podcast.
It's a special skill.
You just save that for later.
It's a for later chocolate bar.
Is that a falafel too? Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I like the word
It's a crepe.
falafel. A crepe.
I literally was just about to say crepe.
It's the crepe.
Oh. We's here.
Viva crepe.
No.
Yeah. And I was working at a burrito place.
Oh my god.
This is just us fucking up, right? So we close. Me and my friend Marissa are in the back. We're cleaning up, and we can control the music from the back. We had an iPod back there. So she puts on that Big Sean song. I don't fuck with you, and like we blast it, right?
Ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you.
That one, right? So
No
don't
dumbass
bitch,
bitch. I ain't fucking with
we're
you.
gonna get a copyright claim. I don't think we can. But anyway, so we start blasting it, right? I go into the front, and there's a man and 3 small children standing in the restaurant.
It's like, how'd y'all get in here?
No, we didn't lock the door.
Oh.
It's like midnight, okay? We were supposed to lock up like 20
Wait, why
minutes
is he
ago.
bringing his 3 small children into a burrito shop?
I
at
don't.
midnight?
I guess they wanted a burrito at midnight. I don't fucking know. So I
Taco
walk in,
Bell, motherfucker.
dude. I walk in and like I got my eyes closed. I'm like, you stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. Oh shit!
Yo, Nick said, yo, Marissa, we're getting fired.
And then Marissa's
Get the
in the back.
applications ready.
Marissa's in the back. And she comes out and does the same thing. I'm like, don't Marissa, stop. Stop. And then she sees it, she goes, just runs in the back and unplugs the iPod. I was like, sir, we're closed.
If you didn't notice.
He was like, so I can't buy a burrito? I was like,
No.
the cook is gone.
I'm singing.
You come back tomorrow, I'll comp it. It's on the house. Because your children did not need to see that.
They're scarred for
Your
life.
children
But
should
no,
be
my
asleep.
like the owner laughed because I was working with the owner one day. You know the song Kim by Eminem?
Yep.
That is on his playlist. That came on. And I was like, Ryan, like, you want to change this? He goes, nah. I was like, no, like, do you know the song? Like, and he's like, Nick, like, it's busy. Like, stop. I'm like, no, Ryan. Like, I don't think I understand what's going on. Like,
People gonna hear this.
yeah, this is not good. This is not a good song.
There's
This is
children
not-
out
This
there.
is you don't
The
want to do this.
youth.
And
The
it was like
youths are
still
out
the
there.
beginning of the song where he's like singing to her or whatever, like just talking to her into like the baby voice. I'm like, yo, Ryan, you might want to fucking change this, man. And he goes, no, I like this song. I was like, you know what this is? He was like, yeah, it's Eminem, yeah, it's a good song. I was like, dude, you're gonna put this in your restaurant? There's fucking children.
Next started
And then the
counting down.
song comes in.
He was
It's
like,
children.
5, 4.
No, I knew it was coming because
Three.
I'm taking.
2.
I'm like taking the order of this woman, right? And she's like, okay, little Brandon, what do you want? I want the smokehouse burrito. And then all you hear is, you stupid fucking bitch, I'm gonna help you die. And she just looked at me. I was like,
I didn't pick the song.
I told him to change. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and then like the part comes
Was
on,
that the
and
smokehouse?
he had like it was like, there's a fucking like whatever. I was just like, oh my god.
Ooh, well,
I was like, so no burrito today, right? He's gonna. I'll give you a horchata.
I'm
for free.
appalled.
I'm gonna give you an horchata.
Like, you get a horchata for free. I'm so
appalled
sorry.
by this music.
Yeah, no, that was a fun job. That was a good
Karens.
place. The chef hated me because I found a fly in my quesadilla,
Mm.
and like I sent it to Marissa because I thought it was hilarious. She told the owner, she was like, "Fucking whatever, happen." The guy hated me after Luis. Fucking hated me. It was hilarious. I had to take a delivery to campus with him, like in the truck, and we get there and he goes, "Go." I was like, "Go what?" He goes, "Go, take the food." I was like, "Bro, there's like 18 trays. Like, what do you mean go? Like, you're supposed to help me." He goes, "I'm not leaving the truck." I was like, "Motherfucker, what?" And then I get the tip.
What?
And then he tells me to give him the tip. I was like, what? He goes, I made it. I was like, bitch, I carried it. Like, fuck you.
Right.
What do you mean?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, he didn't like me. He didn't like me.
Shit.
I had a Karen at my job that argued with me that Japan and China were the same country.
Oh. Well,
And like in
Rick.
argument,
bring out the map, Rick.
Oh God.
I can't say a lot of my shop stories because the guys watch the podcast and they're gonna know I'm talking shit about them.
Hey, guys.
They're
When the
gonna hear
cameras
about
go
it.
off. When
Oh,
the
she
camera-
talks so
Yeah.
much shit about y'all.
A lot.
Philippe, she hates you. Fucking Steven.
Is it a
I've
shot?
had
Oh my
guys
God.
like
No.
I've had guys like argue with me that I won't give them my
Don't.
number.
I'm just going to keep saying
I'm
names
like, no,
until
I
I get
literally
somebody
when
to
I
shop.
so nobody knew it's Master Cycle, it's a motorcycle shop in the South Bronx. And some guy got really upset that he was trying to like flirt with me and I
Yeah.
wouldn't give him my phone number. And he got really upset. He thought that I was just like a random worker there. And he was like, oh, I can teach you about bikes, sir.
I own the shop, bitch.
Like I was like, okay. I'm like, that's cute. And my brother's next to me, and at no point does my brother say, hey, no, he's sitting there fixing a bike and laughing because he knows I'm about to flip. And I'm just looking at him and I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, don't worry about it. He's like, nah, you don't understand. Like, I could change your life. I was like,
Yo.
that's very nice of you.
Like,
And I'm like, no, like, that's very nice of you. Thank you.
Yo,
but
pass the air, bro.
and I'm literally trying to chill because my father's always fighting with me that I curse everybody out.
well,
And he's like, and then he goes and he was like, oh, but he's like, yo, why you being so rude for? I'm like, I look at my brother and I'm like, you about to lose a customer. I'm like, you want to talk to him? He was like, oh, what was Johnny gonna do? That's my nigga. And I'm like, motherfucker, that is my brother. This is my fucking shop. Get the fuck out. You not gonna get my number. Your bike is here. You don't got a fucking bike no more, man. I'm like, I went on like a.
she just got re-angry.
Yeah.
You
No,
don't got a bike
I
no
went on a rampage. And my
She said, I'm
brother's
going to change your life because you walking to work.
Right.
Right.
Bitch.
My brother was looking at me and he was like, he just started rolling. And then after that, I put a sign up in the shop that said, like, when people got to know me and they're like, you know, the daughter. And I put up a sign that says, if you want Tiffany's number, you have to ask Jose and Jonathan, like, for permission. Because they ask me out on dates. This goes to Olia because I know one of them watches the podcast.
Oh, shit.
He asks me out when my brother and my father aren't around, and like he'll argue back and forth with me. You know
You know who you are.
And then when my dad comes,
Son of a
all of a
bitch,
sudden
fuck
he's
that.
like super polite, and he's like, "No, Jose." So I go to my dad and I'm like, "Yo, pa, he trying to fuck. Can you
Oh my
please tell
God.
him that I am not interested?" And my dad just starts rolling because the kid turns white. He's like, "Jose."
Don't fire me.
He's like, "Jose, you know I will never disrespect you."
I just
You
want
know-
to
he's like, you know that I love you. Where else I'm gonna take my bike? And my dad's like, it's okay. He's like, Tiffany, stop being mean. And I'm like, nah, he really trying to get. You're not gonna tell him nothing.
I would
You're
never,
not gonna tell him.
I would
He's
never
like,
disrespect
no.
you, but I just want to defile your daughter.
Oh
That's
my
it.
God. Okay.
Yeah.
Before you start calling out more of your
More
fucking
people.
workers,
There was this other guy.
like, comment, and
That-
subscribe.
There was another Karen. That,
Oh, God,
no,
Rick.
he
Stop
wanted
her.
me. I can't. A lot of weird shit
Stop.
happens. Pay your bills. My dad be fixing bikes, and then they don't want to pay the amount. If I tell them from the beginning, yo, it's $1,500, and they come to the shop with $1,000.
That's our cue, folks.
Yeah. And then they don't pay, and then I flip out.
Pay your
and
bills. Don't bitch about milkshakes. Don't take your dog into a fucking swing.
Alright.
Don't take
Sit
a
wherever you're
shit in
seated
my.
at a restaurant.
Don't take a
Just sit
sh-
wherever they send you. Don't
don't
flirt
shit in
with
the
the
amphitheater.
hostesses.
Don't take a shit in my park.
Don't shit in the amphitheater. All right.
Don't take a shit.
It's my park. Don't shit on it. Get off my lawn.
Only I can shit on this park. Fuck! Anybody's just shit in this amphitheater. It's
I'm gonna
me.
clean up my own shit. I'm not cleaning up yours.
It's my fucking amphitheater. Shit in. Nobody's shitting in this goddamn go.
Ole.